Welcome, horror fam, to HHN 365, a Halloween Horror Nights podcast. My name is Duff, and as always, I'm here with my co-host, Jess. What's going on?
A lot and nothing at the same time.
It's weird, isn't it? Like, we got a lot of stuff, but it's like only slightly new stuff.
It's stuff we were kind of waiting on, and we still, at this point, don't have food menus.
Yeah, so by the time we post this, they're probably already out there, and you're like, what the fuck, guys? Well, that's why.
Honestly.
When we're recording, we don't have them yet.
Well, that would be 365 fashion.
Correct. We also don't have a Goblethin right now, so.
Oh, we're goblethinless.
Damn.
Wow.
That's all right. You'll hear from next week. But before that, follow us on social media. That's Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, HHN365, or TikTok at HHN365pod. You can join our Discord. There's a link in the description where you can come chat. Halloween Horror Nights, haunts, theme parks year-round if you'd like. And if you want to leave us a voicemail, that number is 407-906-4134. And on today's show, we are going to talk about everything we got from the Midsummer Scream HHN panel. There was a ton of merch that's come out since we've last talked. Construction is obviously still well underway and ever evolving. And if you go to the park at night, it kind of looks like HHN now. We got some lighting out.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. Sorry. That's why I'm like, oh, it does look like HHN, but I haven't enjoyed it yet.
True. Fair. But before we do that, we do have some 365 news. First of all, this is the final time you're going to hear from us before our live trivia. That is going to be this Saturday, August 23rd. It's going to be at Half Barrel Beer Project on Universal Boulevard, right across from Epic Universe. We have a food menu that we're releasing sometime this week, so you'll see soon. But we promise it's really cool, really delicious. We got to try it all this week, and hell yeah.
Oh, yeah. It is so good.
We also have an exclusive beer, as usual, an exclusive wine slushy will be available as well. Of course, the prizes, the costume contest, everything. And we're planning to make this a very high energy one. It usually is, but this is going to be like, we're trying to have a real fun time and make this like a real celebration of the season.
Yeah, we're going to have a halftime show featuring the Fuel Girls, right, Duff?
No, but that's okay. We could try.
We could dream. We'll just send Goblethin out there with like a match or something.
So I guess we can hop right into this. We'll kick it off with construction. That's kind of the easiest to go by. So first of all, let's talk about the food booths. The same booths, I think, have any been added? I think we got them all in the last episode, right?
The Doll's truck.
That's right. It wasn't there. Yeah.
And I don't think Animal Actors was, or maybe it was just set up. I'm not sure.
Maybe. But regardless, we now do have that food truck that's across from Animal Actors, and this seems to be themed to dolls. And then also the Animal Actors seating area that gets removed now has the bar set up in it as well. The usual two sides. So we'll see bar and food, just bar. Who knows what they're going to do this year. But it is just very much to the theme of the event. It is gothic-y and viney.
I don't think we had the Club Horror beer cart either.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, there's like a little, kind of like a trailer that has taps on the side. And it's just kind of chilling in Club Horror. And it does have a like Club Horror vinyl wrap around it too. So that makes it really seem like this is going to be a cool area to just kind of chill rather than being a full club.
Yeah, I also like that they're like fully committing a full wrap on like a food truck. They didn't just stick a pop-up. They're probably going to have a pop-up bar too, but like something a little different and exclusive for Club Horror.
Mm-hmm. And
like
with no movement at Lombard's yet on the usual bar location, it would seem this might kind of just be the replacement for that at this point.
We'll miss you, Lombars.
I will miss you so much, but this could be a very good replacement, potentially.
Yeah. I'm excited. It's a little bit more excited than I was for Club Horror.
Yes, agreed. It seems like it's going to be more up our alley than we anticipated.
Yeah, I don't have to walk all the way to Dead Coconut.
Mm-hmm.
So that's also a plus.
There you go. It's a win-win all around. Other construction we haven't talked about. I mean, honestly, if we go to Cat Lady, there's just more shit. the small details are just popping up everywhere. There is now kind of like a graveyard, a cat graveyard, if you will, on like that little hillside they built next to the house. Other than that, I think it's really just additional details like everywhere.
A lot of foliage.
Yes.
So much but that's also Masquerade.
True. True.
It's
Have we
just a
mentioned
little.
there's vines yet ever?
I Yes, but I don't, not to this extent. Like where the that main balcony in Masquerade, it almost feels, I don't want to say this yet, but too much.
Yeah, but it's only one, so it feels like there's a purpose, right?
Yeah, and somebody, I don't remember who pointed it out, but it was, oh, well, that's the one that might be outside because it's a
Mm-hmm.
balcony. The other ones are like in the moment, maybe.
That makes sense. That does add up.
Yeah, but Cat Lady, I just want to talk about that one plank in the grass that I haven't seen in person, but I love it almost as much as I love the scarecrow with its leg up on the fence. So I'm coming for you. I'm not gonna take it, but I'm gonna take a lot of pictures
Yeah,
of it this year.
maybe at the end of the season.
No, but if you do see me walking out with like a giant like stone sculpture of the Fiend under my shirt or the WWE logo, you did not see me.
I saw nothing. Not at all.
Look the other way.
What else? What else? Let's see. Mutations over in New York. They've added just
Green.
some additional details, like to the car crash. A lot of BuzzCon barrels have been added. The flora stand is like fully fleshed out. There's green goo that was once on the ground and then was removed the next day, but is now on walls inside Sting Alley.
Mm-hmm. The
Um,
floor was never gonna last.
no, no. It does seem cool though that we now seemingly have confirmation that Sting Alley will be returning fully as a food location. It looks like it is going to be themed to the Toxic 20s.
That's so cool. And also the florist stand, all the flowers are the
Hmm.
house code names.
That's right. That's right. That is so
So
cool.
cool. Yeah. And then same with the stained glass and origin. So like
Hmm.
now I feel like maybe they're in all the zones.
Ooh,
Or maybe they're popping up a lot more places this year than
that's
before when they didn't
possible.
matter.
I mean, it's a very cool touch, I think.
I'm into it.
It's like a detail that's not necessary whatsoever, but when you know, it's like, oh, very nice. I'm happy you did that.
It's fan service. It's what they will get to it, but they this whole year is built around.
Hmm.
So we're nerds. We're all for that shit.
And then outside of that, I think the biggest thing is probably going back to the food booths, the ones that were basically already complete and where they were. Um, they're all lit up at night now. The lights are on. The Clown Cafe one. The lighting looks phenomenal. By the way, like it works really well. The Firefly Funhouse one also looks great. It has like a lot of depth in its lighting, so that's a very nice touch.
So excited to see these in person. I don't know when I don't know if I'm gonna make it back.
I mean,
Oh
yeah, we're
no,
so close at this point.
I might. Maybe before trivia we've talked about something.
Yeah, but that won't be at night.
I know, that's true. See, that's the problem. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not there at night until horror nights
Yep.
because I can't be bothered to be in the sun. Or even there at all. Sometimes before horror nights.
Fair. I understand. I understand. I think that's basically caught us up on our construction in Orlando, right?
No, we have the sculptures that are out with their covers. We didn't talk
Oh,
about that last week.
yeah, that's true.
In
Yeah.
Origins. And we have the gates to the conservatory.
Man, I feel like this all happened like before last week's episode, but this is more this thing is starting to move so fast towards the season. I just forget where we are.
Yeah, and also for me, peek behind the curtain, we recorded our hype list before this episode. I'm all out of whack now.
Yes, I'm very confused. I feel like I should be walking into the event like tomorrow.
Right. That's I we're a little busy, so we had to record it a little early, but like that's normally when I'm like, all right, it's time. We
Hmm.
recorded hype, but now I'm like, well, what do I do for the next 11 days?
We try to relax a little bit, maybe, but we won't.
I
We
can't. My
won't.
body won't let me.
We won't. So yeah, like you mentioned, those statues that we knew were coming of each of the IPs and origins as a horror have seemingly appeared. They also seemingly are in the wrong locations? Question mark. Because as we talked about, each of one of those like little what do you call it?
I've been
Maus-
calling them mausoleums, but I
Mausoleum,
don't know if that's crypt. I don't know. I don't even
crypt,
know.
mausoleum. We'll roll with it. You know, the large structures and origins of horror. They each kind of had like a corresponding like logo. Like one of them was very clearly Freddy Fazbear.
Mhm.
That currently has what you can see as Jason Voorhees in it as a statue.
That's my man, Jason Fazbear.
So either they're in the wrong place, or for whatever reason they decided that it's just a mix and match, and they don't. It doesn't matter. But that doesn't really make sense.
Or like I, I don't know. Maybe they're like, the event is so. I'm just thinking of buzzwords that they've been using. The event is so immersive and so cohesive that all these IPs they flow into one another. I can imagine Laura Saul's on stage, like
Oh,
just kind of spewing that out.
the vines are growing and connecting them all together.
The vines they spell cohesion and synergy this year.
Ooh, the vine spell synergy. I
Ooh,
like it.
that put that on a shirt. No,
However, it seems that one is in the correct space, and that's going to be that kind of furthest one down. That's not the big crypt and more just a stand. Very clearly is Art the Clown wielding a chainsaw. It would appear
yeah. I mean, that man does love a saw.
he does. He does of clearly of any sort.
Ooh, do you think that means that we have news to talk about on that? I guess, but or did we talk about that last week? The art. I don't
I
know.
don't think we did. No,
Well, we'll save it for a second, but maybe he'll have chainsaw.
maybe he'll have chainsaw.
Yeah, maybe he will.
That is true. I didn't really think about that. I should have immediately thought about it when he had a chainsaw on a statue, though.
Yeah, I didn't either until just now. Um, I just kind of went, yeah, saw. I don't
Yeah,
know.
well, no, there we go. I mean, it seems likely then, right? That at least like at some point somewhere that will happen.
I hope that he like whoever his like character attendant is when he's not holding the trash bag, he like they're just holding it open and he's pulling out like Mary Poppins style,
Hmm.
like chainsaw, baseball bat, everything. I don't know.
Every weapon in a bag, pulls it out like it's a magic trick and everything.
Yeah.
I
And then the
like it.
whole crowd is like cheering for him. I totally can see that happening.
Yeah, I could definitely see that.
Be cool.
And then also, as you mentioned, the conservatory gates have arrived right there in front of our normal entrance truss that has become extremely common. So it's going to be just like conservatory gates and then some gargoyles out in front of those. Looks really cool. I think it's probably the most detailed, specific entrance truss we've had in like, oh God, I don't know, since like 2009 ish or so. Like it's been a long time.
Yeah. I don't I I could not even think of a year, so you win.
Okay, cool.
Um
I'll take the win.
it's also the neon sign went up and it's red.
It is. It is. I mean, could they put something over that and make it blue real fast? Probably. But why would
Yeah.
they wait to do that?
She was really excited about it too.
I know. I know. If you don't remember this, Laura Sauls did say that this truss would be like a blue or turquoise lighting, um, and it still looks red. We'll say that much.
I mean, we're almost a week away from team member preview, so maybe they'll move the statues too in Origins.
I would hope so.
I don't have hope. I don't know. Just feels like they slapped him down and said, "All right."
Yeah, I think that's exactly what happened. Honestly.
The people installing them did not have like a leader there to tell them where to put it.
Yeah, this seems right. Sure, go ahead.
Same with the trust. Maybe they didn't even like just change the original neon sign. They made a new one, and then somebody went in the warehouse and was like, "Yeah, we got the trust sign."
Hmm.
And like the teams walking the streets, and they're like, "That is not the sign we made for this year."
Like, all right, bring it back. Start over.
We're just hoping for things. Now, I really want to see a blue trust. I think it'd be cool.
It would be really cool. And it would
Oh,
look really good with that like conservatory gate right in front of it too.
and I mean, we kind of, I assume, got a glimpse at what the medallion's going to look like at Midsummer above one of the photo ops.
Yeah, that's probably it.
That like leading into like a blue glow that just says Halloween Horror Nights when it's normally red. It would just hit different.
Mm-hmm. It would. It
We're
would.
really harping
I
on this
I mean,
side.
I don't see why she would say it and then it doesn't happen. So I
Yeah.
still believe it's gonna happen.
Okay.
Are we ready to move on to some of the new merch that was released in the park?
Yeah. Always.
Um, so we did get our Scare Zone shirt that we got a teaser of at the UK panel. You can see the full thing now. Very cool design. Obviously, has representation from each Scare Zone, and a gargoyle's kind of the centerpiece, uh, encompassing all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, not much else to say. One thing though, the mutation from like the guy who's mutated on this versus the key art for mutations is pretty different. So I'm curious. if this one's more legit. He's got more like a Hulk thing going on
Yeah, I
in the
noticed
shirt.
that. I'm into that though.
No, it's kind of cool.
I like that masquerade character design though.
Yes, I will say that's an aesthetic again that from the key art you probably wouldn't have fully anticipated. So I do wonder if this is kind of like artistic interpretation or if this is going to be more along the lines of what these characters will look like.
I'm gonna hold out hope that I'm just walking through a bunch of vampires that look like that because love it.
hmm we also did get a Blumhouse shirt, which I can't believe I'm saying it is a really fucking great design.
Yeah,
Surprisingly, like it just has like the grabber, Megan, uh, what do they call it? Sackface? I don't remember. The guy from Freaky.
I don't know. But
Babyface Killer, like the Blumhouse guys. Just a really cool design. It is interesting to note this is specifically they are in front of the Universal Studios Florida Arch, and we don't have anything officially announced for Blumhouse. Obviously, Five Nights at Freddy's is a Blumhouse property, but we don't have any of these characters currently announced for anything happening at the Orlando event.
yeah, it it's their Terror Tram shirt, so it's just weird, in my opinion, that one,
hmm
our arches are on it,
Yep.
and two, why are we selling it here? Like,
I don't know. Again, though, like it's a great design. It looks really good.
mhm,
So, all right, I won't buy it, but I'll look at it. It's cool.
it'll sell, but I also think people are then gonna be like, so where's Megan? You know what it is? It's the Chucky of this year,
hmm
the one that doesn't fit, but it's gonna sell.
And then I should also note both the shirts we've discussed were black shirts, as you could usually expect. I note that because this next shirt is a white ringer tee with like a maroon or burgundy um, piping around it. It's for Clown Cafe. It has art popping out of like the window of the Clown Cafe trailer. Um, it's a good enough. Like I think it's a cool design. It's not something I would wear personally, but I could see people eating this shit up.
Oh yeah, we're gonna see this all over the event, and but I agree, I'm not gonna buy it. If anything, I would buy that shirt, not the announcement shirt, but the one that came out with like the pale girl and
hmm
the funhouse and everything. That's my favorite Terrifier shirt so far.
Yes. We also got a fan that just kind of has the generic look of this year's event with the Halloween Horror Nights 2025 font on
Boring.
it. Yeah, it's not very fun.
Boring. Not even a gargoyle.
At least it's like colors still. It's like it's red and it has like blue and reds on it. And
That's true. I think in person maybe it'll look better. I haven't seen it in person, but it photographs so dark.
yeah, it's a bit more vibrant in person for sure.
Okay. I usually get the fan.
And then we have not been to the park to see it yet because it actually just released today, along with many other items. But we're only going to discuss one again because we hadn't seen it all. But we did get this year's house shirt for Orlando, and we had all assumed there would not be 10 properties on the back this year. That someone would sit out. We got all 10. We were wrong.
Yeah, it's crazy. And like the way they're billed makes sense too on the shirt, the
Mm-hmm.
order of it.
Mm-hmm.
It looks so good. All 10 are there and it's their like individual house logos. I dig it. And the gargoyle on the back, it's so good.
I will say the only thing is compared to a lot of the other merch, specifically the back, I like the gargoyle itself, but it almost feels a bit too simple in a way.
Mm.
Because like the gargoyle looks really cool and he spreads out like his wings, I guess, and they drop all the way down and kind of become vines, but like everything inside of that, obviously you need clean space to put the logos, but it's literally just looks like he has this nothing of a body. Like it's just a blank canvas of a body.
Why'd
And
you point that out?
it looks a little weird. It's just a little boring, but I
Yeah.
think the elements on their own are all really cool.
Yeah. See, I was already I don't love a pocket design. I like my designs to be on the front. I'm pretty
I
sure I've said that
I
before.
love a pocket design.
Right. We're different people, and that's okay. And a lot of horror night shirts are pocket designs, and that's fine. Normally, house shirts are. So I'm used to that. But like, I was already gonna probably bleach this and then dye it like
Mm,
teal.
I think that'll add a lot to this shirt.
I'm hoping. I kind of want it to look a little bit like the Forsakey Likey shirt from Knott's, but like
Mm,
more black instead of blue.
I think also, now that you bring that up, should point out a really cool part of this design is that this gargoyle has like this like turquoise lighting hitting his like face and neck area,
Hmm.
the colors just work so well. The bottom also becomes like this red, like the colors of this event just really blend together so smooth. They've done a great job with it.
Yeah. And then each like house art pops on it really well. Big fan. And then WWE is right in the center. So I'm
It,
winning.
it is in the perfect spot, right?
It literally, I looked at that picture this morning and I was like, oh hell yeah, let's go. I don't have to wear a long sleeve.
Also, I have one gripe here. The
Yes.
Jason Universe logo, we've had to slap on like many things like key art and everything, and it always looks like shit and boring as can be. But they have like a cooler like version with a lot of depth and like some blood on it and like why couldn't you give us that? Why couldn't I have been using that the whole time?
Right.
This one actually like works on top of stuff. The other one, like the base version, looks like shit when I try to put it on anything.
Yeah. It's either the the new hockey mask that I hate, or it's just the font. It's like very much like Comic Sans.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Boring.
it is. Also, I will say Grave of Flesh appears to have like a slightly altered version of its text logo, and
Oh.
again, it added a lot more like kind of color and depth to it, and I really like it. Otherwise, yeah, I think it's. One other thing to point out: Pocket Tee. Yes, if you remember the Never Go Alone shirt, it's that same Horror Nights 2025 logo on the pocket. So this fixes my issue of I wasn't going to buy that shirt because the back wasn't good, but now I
Mm,
still get that front pocket logo anyway. So I'm happy.
there you go.
I win. But that is it for the merch. That's it for the construction in Orlando. So I think we can take a real quick detour to Hollywood before getting into the fun tonight. Where the biggest thing to note is the construction, where Noche de Brujas has truly arrived. We basically have a bunch of stages representing the different witches that we will see. And it's similar to what we get the past several years, which we expected, but it is also slightly different too. Like it's a couple of these years have felt exactly the same, and this kind of has its own thing going on.
I'm glad it got a little zhuzhing because that was also
Hmm.
my issue. It's just the same thing. Even last year with the wrestling rings, like they were off to the side, and you get the big 12-foot skeleton restructured, whatever thing in the center.
Hmm.
So I'm happy about that. I haven't seen any other construction, so I'm just going off your word.
Oh, really?
No, I'm
It's
so
it's
busy.
on our Instagram.
I know, and I love what you and Jonathan do with the other social medias that I don't
And
handle.
Kevin and Kevin.
And Kevin. I see it when I see it, and
Fair
I
enough.
haven't yet. So
Well, Jess, have you seen the Hell Bullies?
I have seen them. They were sent
They
to me directly.
they are something.
Yeah, are they considering this a scare zone or like an experience like Orlando?
It's not a scare zone because it
Okay.
wasn't announced. And this is for reference, basically like right outside, like where you enter for the tram tour.
Mm.
And really, all it is kind of there. They have like a shack saying "Beware Hell Bullies," and then these like absolutely massive figures that represent the Hell Bullies. They look very paper mache y.
Yeah,
The
they
best
also
way I
look
can
like
describe it.
they kind of look like they're leaning a little bit weird too.
Yeah, like I get they're supposed to have like that arched back, but like they look like they're off balance. Like as structures are currently off balance a
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah. I'm excited to see what this is like, I guess, but I didn't have this on my bingo card.
No, yeah, I don't think you could have given me a million tries and I would have ever guessed.
I don't think hell bullies would have ever come out of my body. But here we are,
And Jess, of course, we're getting a barbecue stand,
of course.
as we always do. The question is always, which IP is getting it? Which one did you expect this year?
I would have said it could have been WWE or Jason,
Oh, okay.
especially because the direction they're going with WWE.
But it's Jason.
Yeah, of course, because it's
Of
been
course.
Leatherface for the last
Of course.
11,000 years.
Yeah, it's a cabin. It
Yeah.
makes sense. It's called Jason Universe Barbecue. Shocker. They did reveal some of the items, one of which being a Jason Voorhees face s'more. Um, Actually, that's the only item they have for this one so far. But it's cool. It has like an activity board. It's like a Camp Crystal Lake sign. So there's some additional details on it, and it's not like just a blank cabin.
Yeah, it looks good. Did I saw somebody say that they saw something for the Angry Orchard collab too at Horror Nights, or was that just hope?
On the Jason Voorhees barbecue, Jason Universe barbecue stand, like the POS setup has an Angry Orchard logo on it.
Oh,
So
hell yeah.
I would say that's a very good sign that we'll see it here.
Cool. I don't need an Angry Orchard, but if I can get a can with Jason Voorhees on it and then
Yes.
go walk through
I
Jason
think
Universe.
Angry Orchard is actually disgusting.
Yeah,
So I will pass on drinking that, but the cans do look very cool.
they're cute. Same with like Fanta. If they have all those bottles right now for
Hmm.
Blumhouse, they're gonna be at the event.
Oh,
We
of
already know
course.
that.
Of course.
So we didn't mention that in Orlando, but the Fanta bar is back.
Yay.
Yay.
It is not
Congratulations.
AI this time, though. So there's that.
No. No, no, it's just a font, right?
It
Was there
it
actual
literally
artwork?
it just says Wanta Hanta and it looks like the most Canva design I've ever seen in my life.
Well,
Which
they
I
got
can't knock. Everything we make's a Canva basically, so there's that.
you can't give away all the secret stuff.
Oh yes, our secret tool, Canva. No one uses that.
No, never.
And that's basically it in Hollywood. The houses are house and the facades are basically all done. You can't get a good look at WWE's, but we know what it looks like from concept art now, which we'll go over shortly. And you can totally see how it matches up. So, and yes, before we even get there, Jess was right. Kevin was wrong.
We knew that, but John Murdy said it with his own mouth.
He did. It's true.
He stood up and he said, "That purple and green haired girl on that one podcast, fuck her." But she was right. I heard it with my own 2 ears.
Mm. Oh, also one other thing. That area kind of next to the Mummy Queue where they were kind of like leveling land with for the rumored event space or sprung tent of sorts. It's fully paved now as well, so
Oh,
it's looking very ready for something to go vertical soon.
oh, that's exciting.
Hmm. So it seems like it could be on the timeline to be ready for next year for sure.
Look at them.
That is exciting.
We got Q coverage in Orlando. We
Hmm.
got sprung tents in Hollywood. This is crazy.
Did we talk about that last week?
I I I want to say we might have glazed over it very quickly.
Let's bring it up real quick just in case. One
Okay.
quick tidbit in Orlando because it is a big deal.
Yeah.
Over the new Sprung Tent 3 and 4 queue area, you know how it's all kind of meshed into one? There's a massive tent over it now, basically, that takes up about 95% of that queue space. So
Hmm.
um, that's probably not going to make humidity great, but it'll keep you dry
Dry and in the shade.
and in the shade.
Hey, for the new stay and screen process, that makes it a lot more, doable. Because I
Oh,
would
yeah.
never do the back of the park right at the beginning.
Oh, no, you get absolutely cooked.
Oh my god, I got a sunburn. I'm pretty sure waiting for the weekend.
Oh, yeah. Everyone did.
Yeah, that's true back there. But now we have queue coverage.
I like that. Very good touch. Very good touch.
Yay! And they can't. I hope they don't have spotlights in our eyes. I know you didn't have to deal with that, Duff. Well, a little bit, but the queues for 3 and 4, you would just. I would wear sunglasses the whole night in the line.
Spotlight in your eyes.
They
Just
were
like
those
the way the lights
blue,
were.
yeah, those blue lights, and they were just so
Oh,
direct.
you know what? I specifically remember when I had to like wrap back like towards
Yes.
like where the express person was standing. I always had to like go ugh and squint for the next like 10 feet.
Now imagine being in standby for an hour.
No thanks. I won't.
Exactly.
I won't.
Sunglasses. And then you had the Slaughter Cinema Q video playing at full blast. Full blast to the point where people were complaining on Twitter. And Universal was like, we're working on it.
Working. How do you anyways, moving on. Don't need to
Whatever.
talk about last year. Now I think that's actually it for what's going on in the parks right now. We can truly discuss what we're really here to discuss this week. And that is, of course, the Midsummer Scream Halloween Horror Nights panel. It was, as always, hosted by John Murdy, but this year, and this hasn't happened in a while, he brought along Mike Aiello from Orlando to join him. So the details we got were extremely bi-coastal and not just shared things. They both revealed things about their specific events. So there is a lot of stuff to go over.
Yeah.
I guess I'm going to be honest with you guys. We're going to do this literally by going through our Twitter feed.
And I did you watch it, Dove?
I have not yet. No, I've had no
Okay,
time
I
to.
watched maybe like okay, once I saw the WWE photo we're gonna talk about, I ran to my TV. So I watched from then on, which was not that late in. So
Mhm.
I'm gonna try to remember things. Try.
Okay, good. I need help. So I guess first we can start off with the fact that they released the full HHN 2025 commercial. As you'd expect, it features the IPs, and it starts off in that like I guess a version of one of the bedrooms with shit going on in the TV, which you then live the horror you love to watch.
There's that tagline.
Yep,
I
they
like
did
it.
it. I mean,
I
it's
like
pretty
it.
good. It's pretty good.
For this year, it works.
I mean, there's a lot of transporting into a TV going on, but you expect it.
Yeah, it's fun.
And I always love the conservatory at the end. It looks beautiful.
I just can't wait to see the lighting packages around the park and just get even like a glimpse of that here and there.
Hmm. All right, let's get into the details that we're going to see actually in the parks. So they kind of started off by noting that the IPs they went with this year were truly just for the fans and to please the fans. So they want to make sure they do them right because they're properties that mean something to people. For Five Nights at Freddy's, they have to be identical to the characters, which is why they worked with the Jim Henson Creature Shop for the house. Something, one of the few things, to be honest, us on 365 have been excited about for Five Nights.
Yeah. And like they just, even when they talk about it creative wise, they don't seem very excited beyond the creatures.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, I mean,
it's
we've
hard.
heard previous excitement about like you're walking into the film and the scale's going to be
Yeah.
crazy and immersive, but yeah, outside of that, it's not like Terrifier, to say the
No,
least.
not at all.
We won't go into detail about it, but I think it is cool that they did a panel talking about the Orlando icons that have gone over to Hollywood. Um, just one of those weird quirks and where they aren't actually the same. Like especially the director is technically a completely different character from the Orlando version.
Hmm.
So probably a cool panel to be there in person for.
Yeah, because didn't the director like tie into like Hollywood? Like he was like hiding out on the back lot or something?
Yes, correct.
That's cool.
And then I will say from this point forward, there are a lot of spoilers. I'll be honest, some spoilers I didn't want to see, but it's too late and I have. So I'm going to say it now. If you don't want to hear anything about like maybe a specific facade we haven't seen, Orlando and Hollywood, if you don't want to hear about certain character designs or certain rooms and houses, even,
Hmm.
you want to hop off right now because that is the rest of the episode.
We'll see
Uh,
you at live trivia or next week for the hype
Yes.
list.
I will say, just to give you an idea of what the level is, most of the spoilers, actually everything that's like a room spoiler, comes from Terrifier.
Hmm.
It's basically just going to be saying it takes place in this scene or this place.
There's
That's
one
that,
WWE room
and there's
spoiler
one for WWE.
for Orlando, if you care.
So that's what we're going to get into. If you don't want to hear that at all, completely understand. We'll talk to you next week with our hype lists. But if you're going to stick it out with us, let's hop into some spoilers. Oh, I didn't want them.
Well,
Uh,
here we
so
are.
we're going to start off with WWE though, and we're going to kick it off with Hollywood, where we get to see concept art of the facade. And Jess, it's basically what you said it would be.
It is the Wyatt family compound from the original Wyatt family stable.
Hmm.
Ah, Kevin, we never made a real bet, but I want my money.
And then we've heard this brought up before, but now we can actually see a picture of it as well. That the rocking chair will be there with the lantern sitting on it.
Hmm.
So that's a very nice touch.
I'm
And
so jealous of the people who get to see that in person.
me.
I know.
And I will say, it does look very good overall. Like this concept art for the facade looks like a really well done kind of swampy shack.
And it looks exactly like literally exactly like the ones
Hmm.
from the original Wyatt family promos.
Perfect. Perfect.
Really cool. And like I've said it before, I'm not surprised that John Murdy is gonna take this story from the beginning to the end.
Hmm.
Like
Which
just in a book report.
Again, I love that Orlando is doing a completely original thing, basically. But I also love that we get something on the opposite spectrum with John Murray basically just fully honoring Bray Wyatt.
And with that, he also said that the lantern's going to be throughout the entire house.
Yes.
Oh, I got chills thinking about that just now. I know we're going to
uh,
see it in ours, but like that
oh,
concept is
of
just that
course.
is the whole point of Bray and the Fiend and everything. It's just good for you, Murdy. But I do feel like when you watch it, I want to know your opinion, Duff. I feel like he spent a lot of time trying to convince us that he cares about WWE, and Mike didn't really say a lot.
Really? I mean,
Yes.
Mike doesn't exactly have to.
No, he's already said a lot, but even like I don't know, a little bit more. But Murdy was like trying to convince us how excited he was, and I was like, okay, you're trying, and I see that. There's my kind thing
Mhm.
about you for now. I did at one point tell him to shut up to my TV.
Shut up.
It's like, God, we get it. The
Uh,
70s wrestlers you grew up watching, that they're
did he
not
talk
here.
about them a lot?
God.
Yeah, of
Fuck.
course. So we immediately, with this next photo, see the difference between the take that Hollywood and Orlando have. And that's going out to Orlando, where I think if you watch the panel, you probably know better. This isn't the facade, but it sounds like a very early room in the house.
Yeah.
Is that,
Um,
yeah?
yeah. I thought that this is the picture that made me turn the panel on because I thought it was a reference photo
Yes.
because
It looks
it's
insane.
gorilla. If you know anything about wrestling, this is where Triple H sits. This is where the other guy used to sit. They run the show from here. And like this was a big part of the massacre when the Wyatts debuted on
Hmm.
Raw. And the fact that like I'm getting chills again. God, the fact that we're walking through this, I have full body goosebumps right now. As a wrestling fan, like you never get to go into Gorilla. And now we get to.
Yes. You get to go into it at Horror Nights. Like,
Oh my god.
best of both worlds.
Crazy. It looks
It
so
does
good.
look insane. Like, it obviously destroyed because that's kind of it's that like one shot scene, like it's part of the recreation of that.
Hmm.
um but like it's impressive how real that still looks even though it's like fully destroyed.
And it's a little grainy, but it looks like there's a body there too
There's
already.
definitely a body chill in there.
Guys, it looks so good. I showed it to Eugene, my husband, and he was like, "Oh," I was like, "It's not a reference picture," and he went, "Oh," I was like, "Correct.
Hmm.
That is the correct response to this." Mike knew what to show us.
Shall we move on from WWE at this
Yeah,
point? Cool. So there is kind of just a small tidbit for El Artista here, and they actually gave a design from the treatment, which I think is very cool. A lot of it is redacted words. We aren't going to bother reading any of the stuff it actually says. The only thing I'll point out is it specifically shows a foyer. Uh, and if you don't understand what like the physical treatment or the visual treatment would look like, you won't really know what's going on anyways. I don't fully know what's going on, to be completely honest. It appears there's like a Pepper's ghost effect. I can tell
mm-hmm.
that much. Otherwise, yeah, I don't really know.
Follow the green arrows. That's us.
Oh, well, yeah, I get that part.
That's about. Well, the red people are the scare
Uh
actors.
huh.
I'm trying to talk people through it. Go check out our Twitter. You can see our pathway through the foyer. They showed us a full little house layout. It's fun.
Yeah, it's cool.
Of a scene.
It is cool. But that's all we're gonna give you there. Don't want to give you too much detail, anyways, to be honest.
Yeah.
And then after that, Damian Leone shows up on stage.
Yeah, with his producer, I think
Yeah,
he said.
I think.
I want to
Question
say it
mark.
was the producer for all three films.
Hmm. They then do go to show both facades. Of course, we know what Hollywood's look like. We can see it. We've seen it in photos for a couple weeks now. It looks great. It looks great. Shocker. The big thing here is that they showed Orlando's, and Orlando's is not the traditional Terrifier Funhouse. It's a very original take on the Terrifier Funhouse. And just when I first looked at this, I thought it was concept art.
Mm-hmm.
This is a photo of the facade.
Yeah, with show lights on and everything.
Are you fucking kidding me?
It's so good, and like the main difference, and Mike even talked about it a little bit, is that where the clown that kind of looks like Jack is on Hollywood's and on the regular facade, it's art on
Hmm.
ours. And he said kind of the driving force for that is like this isn't Art's mind, but the clown also kind of looks like Jack. He even acknowledged that, and he's like, "So we wanted to do something different in Orlando,
Mm-hmm.
and it looks so good." And then he also mentioned, I mean, he mentioned it, so I don't know. We warned you about spoilers, but off to the right, that like demon head doorway is gonna flash between whatever that is and then the little pale girl.
Mm. Do we know?
So it's like a ghost effect,
Oh, okay, gotcha. It
I
looks
think.
so cool in the photo.
Oh my god.
Also,
It's gonna flicker, you know that. The
oh yeah,
Terrifier.
oh yeah. The you know how in the backdrop they have like the skulls. Um, they look so good. Like if you zoom in, you can start to really see that this is the real thing, and you can see the texture on the skulls, and they look amazing.
Yeah. I cannot wait to see this in 11 days.
Oh man, look, oh, so good,
So
so
soon. Oh
good.
my god, it looks so good. And there's gonna be shit all over this house, literally and figuratively.
Hmm. Yeah, which we'll get to soon.
Yay.
So we're gonna see a lot of art next. First, they kind of just show really close-ups of his makeup design, the prosthetics, the masks, even just
Hmm.
everything going on with his face. Um, there's a variety, of course, as we knew. The mask, eh, it's fine, right? Like I think for the moments you get it, it probably will be convincing. The
Yeah.
prosthetics we've seen used though now
Oh my god.
look fucking good.
The walk around character that we now have confirmed
Mm-hmm.
is so much better than the one we saw at the UK panel. And we say this every year, and we said it when we saw it. The lighting in the is not forgiving. The lighting's not forgiving at Midsummer, but oh my god, it was so good. And if they just put that focus into the walk around arts, and then these masks are on the ones in the house, I'll be very happy.
Mm-hmm.
Because like these are really good
Yeah.
for what they have to be.
Oh yeah.
The masks in the house, and then that one in the center. I don't know if it's a mask or if it's like the severed head from the
Oh,
second film,
it could be the severed head too.
because that one looks really good.
It does. Yeah, I can't tell. Guess we'll find out.
I do like how expressive the test makeup on the right is, and it's not a prosthetic. I don't
Mm-hmm.
think.
That does
So I'm
look really good.
excited to see what these actors can do.
Oh, they're gonna have such a fucking blast. What a character to play.
Iconic.
Then we go specifically to Hollywood, where they show the character designs of art that we'll see throughout the house. Um, of course, kind of his traditional look, his bloodied up clown suit, where he has like the nail bat. Also, you get the version of him that's wearing the wig. And then
Mhm.
you get an absolutely disgusting one with art holding and covered in shit.
Yep.
Oh, and Santa art with a chainsaw, of course.
Yeah. And they showed us. I don't think we tweeted it, but they showed us the scene that the shit art is going to be in Hollywood. Like they showed
Hmm.
us an actual photo of the maze,
Yep. I did not
and
see that, luckily.
it
But I probably
is.
will because I'm going to watch this.
Oh, it's gross. And then John turns to Damien and goes, "What is that in the sink?" Because my team had to create it and we had no idea what it was. And he said, "It's a shit monster, of course."
Of course.
And it's like a massive pile of shit with eyes in it. So that's what we kind of got to see in the bathroom. And then the character design that's going to go in there.
Hmm.
Oh, and then they talked about all the smells, of course.
Oh, yay.
Oh, and there's so many. Both coasts confirm that Bleach is going to be a scent, and both of those scenes are
Oh,
huge.
really?
Yeah, and they both
Oh.
kind of took similar yet different approaches from what they were saying. They both have like barrels of bleach. And I wish I remembered now who it was. I don't know if you're going to care about this stuff, but we're talking about it. Art, I think it's Orlando. Art's going to be shooting the barrels with a Tommy gun,
Oh.
and it's spraying us, but like the victim is also there, he said. I don't remember
Hmm.
her name. I want to say that was Orlando. Watch, I'm going to lie, and now it's Hollywood, but Hollywood was doing something kind of similarly with the barrels and it raining bleach on you.
Hmm. That sounds fucking cool.
That sounds immersive in the worst way.
A little too real?
Yeah, I don't the smell of bleach, I don't know if I could like get past the fact that it's not bleach at that point.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. It'll be weird. I look forward to it, though.
Oh yeah.
And then a cool detail here for Orlando is they showed the makeup tests for Little Pale Girl.
Yeah. She looks
and
good.
it's convincing. It's very convincing.
The sculpt is crazy. The fact
Oh,
that somebody had to make that.
yeah, it's like the sculpt is of like the bashed up face,
Yeah.
little pale girl, and damn.
I find the non messed up face one even more scary,
Oh,
personally.
I think that looks like an actual makeup test on someone,
Hmm.
right? So
I think so. And
that's
she looks a
actually
lot like the pale girl.
she does. It's more exciting because I know that's going to be a scare actor. We'll see.
So we're getting both versions in Orlando, it looks like.
Hmm. Then also Orlando shows off their character design for Sienna again with someone actually inside of the suit that they will be wearing in the house. Also some makeup done as well. It looks obviously it's not the same actress, but otherwise looks pretty spot on to the character.
And it's her in that like Valkyrie
Yeah, yeah.
costume, the cosplay she makes. And the wings are crazy. I don't know how long those are going to last in the house unless she's like in a big show scene or something,
Mm,
but it
that's a
looks
good point.
movie accurate. And again, we have her in that with blood and without blood. So multiple versions.
And then we have it confirmed that the hacksaw kill from the first film will be in the house,
Hmm.
which I don't know. Was it confirmed for both, or was it specifically confirmed for one of them?
They both talked about it, but we didn't post this, but other people did. Orlando gave us a look at the scene.
Mm,
And it is we're walking under multiple hacksaws that are moving with bodies being sawed like on either side of us
mm-hmm.
is what they kind of explain it as, with blood just
Ooh.
going
Oh.
going. And
Oh
then
my
he
God.
that is like before the wet path is what he was hinting at. So
And then
yeah.
from there, it actually we're gonna start talking about specific scenes and their names. Even I believe the hacksaw kill is part of this first scene, which is called "Silly Saws."
Yep.
This one, oh wait, actually, this one is for Hollywood, so they will have the hacksaw kill as well for sure.
There we go. I don't
Um,
remember details about that one. I'm sorry.
yeah, I think that's just kind of the main feature of it there, really.
Yeah. We see the concept, and Art has the body upside down.
Yep, sure does. Which way? And they are facing forward, by the way. The victim.
Yeah, and it's definitely supposed to be a female body.
Oh yeah, and oh my, oh
Wasn't
this is
it?
gonna. If they actually do this in a house, it's gonna look fucking insane.
Wasn't Hollywood the one that had the topless mannequin in Halloween?
Yes, I believe so.
I know it got covered eventually, but
Hmm.
they've towed the line.
Well, they're more than towing it this time, it seems.
There's no line anymore,
Yeah,
Duff. It's a
line's gone.
circle.
Line's gone.
It is a circle, and Terrifier is in the center.
Then it was also confirmed that Terrifier in Orlando will have the most bodies they've ever used in a house. Which, again, they've made some promises, and it sounds like they are sticking to them.
I don't think this is a promise anymore. I think Mike's threatening us.
I mean, I'll take the threat. Do it to me, Mike.
I want to know numbers at the end of the season. Like what's the actual body count for that house?
I feel like we'll find out on unmasking tours.
Oh, good point.
Hmm.
Got to write that down to remember because I won't.
And then we're going to go over to the next specific scene we have from Hollywood, which they call Naughty Potty. Of course, the shit room. You get a little look on the wall. Not too much, but you see that Art has done some hand painting and put Art was here and shit.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Looks great.
Great.
Disgusting.
And they said there'll be smells in there.
Of course. Of course. I sigh, but I still love that shit.
Yeah.
Literally.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
We don't have time to unpack that right now.
Moving on in Hollywood, we now go to the Clown Cafe. Not these are specifically in order; these are just specific scenes they've shown us. Um, there's the is that I assume just a painting on the back, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right on the wall. But
The
you
mural.
do get the death of the banjo player, and he
Mm-hmm.
looks to be fully like um, melting because he was got hit with the acid, right? Is that what it was?
The banjo player.
Or
No, they all just start getting lit on fire. I don't
Oh,
remember.
was it just fire? I thought one was
Yeah,
like a different kill.
I maybe she's the one that melts. I don't.
Maybe. Regardless, the body is either burning or melting. It's tough to tell from the drawing, but it looks disgusting.
Yeah, fun fact, she sings on the Ice Nine Kill song
Oh,
prior to
really?
dying. Yeah, that
Oh,
might be
oh.
in the house.
You know what? It was fire, right? Because I remember they were still
Hmm.
playing while on fire.
Yes, she was still playing, and I think yeah, that's why Sienna was like freaking out. All of the kids were being lit on fire around
Yeah,
her.
yeah.
But the mural, they both talked about it. Both coasts have a mural in that scene, and they like I don't remember what the specifics were for each, but Murdy's was based on like murals from 80s or 90s, and then ours I think is actually of Art the Clown. Mike
Hmm.
said, but yeah, those were the specifics. They were very proud of their murals in the Clown Cafe.
Okay. All right. I look forward to it then. And then we had it's been rumored a bit now, but full confirmation that there will be Art the Clown encounters at both Orlando and Hollywood. So the walk around arts sound like they are fully coming to fruition.
Yeah, and I'm so sorry if you were looking for a safe zone this year. Orlando has none, and Hollywood rarely has any.
Unless, like all our TikTok comments point out, the bathroom will
The
still be a safe
bathrooms,
area. Yeah.
the bathrooms, and that woman's area of the park too.
Mm. However, stores they're open for business for art.
They said stores, restaurants, bars. Can you imagine arts at Finn's?
That sounds a little dangerous, but
That sounds fun. Could we buy
fun,
him a pickleback?
fun. Art, you want to take a shot? He'd do it. He'd do it.
Mm, not if he values his job, but Art the Clown would do it.
True.
That's how we know it's David in the park.
It's like, ah, yeah, got you. And then, unsurprisingly, guess who joins them on stage? It's Art the Clown, of course,
Art the Clown. With his glasses on.
with the glasses
And he
on.
was very bloody. I think he was more bloody than he was before.
Oh yeah, really bloody, huh?
Extra bloody. So I feel like they were just giving us the different versions of him without
Yeah,
realizing it.
yeah.
There was a little bit more that I remember.
Hmm.
Hollywood hinted at a chicken exit, but the way Murdy was talking about it, it was almost like an extra little scene that if you went that way, you go backstage, quote unquote, and you could encounter something. You said, maybe go if you want to go. But there's a sign that says chicken exit this way, and the house goes
Oh,
the other way.
oh.
So I don't know what that means, but I can't wait for you to find out, Duff.
I will have to find out.
So chicken exit sign, and he showed it in the panel, and he said, follow the chicken. It's actually a rooster, which is even funnier. And then Mike showed us the split path
Mm.
and the ending of, and he explained that that is the Symphony of Blood that we've been hearing about. That's an actual scene, and that is where you choose your fate. So you can go down the blood path or the dry path, is what it says. And then he said that Art the Clown, if you see the photo online, will be kind of up on that balcony with a fountain waterfall of blood under him as we choose.
Tasty.
It looked so grimy in there. So gross.
It is probably also going to kind of smell gross, just 'cause it's going to be like
What?
wet.
Oh, it's gonna be so mildewy. Oh
Yeah. Oh yeah.
god.
It's going to smell so bad in there. I can't wait.
I
Can't
got
wait.
chills in the worst way now. Ugh.
Anything else you remember from the panel?
I'm probably missing some stuff, but that's about it. I know Damien Leone is like the most excited person in the world right now for
Oh,
this.
can you imagine wanting to do something like this and not only is it happening, but you like fully got to work on it too?
Mm-hmm. Very excited for him to see both. I know today John was saying he was going to take him on a walk through the house in Hollywood.
Oh,
And he was so excited.
oh, jealous. I wish I could go.
He'll be there soon enough.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, Hollywood might be a while, but
Eh,
the Orlando version I'll see soon.
exactly.
So I guess that is it for the Midsummer Scream panel. We got a ton of details, maybe more than we even wanted to hear. Um, but if your excitement levels didn't go up, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
Something's wrong. I don't know if this year is for you.
This year's for everyone. That's
I
impossible.
know. Literally, like there is something for everybody.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Um, do we have anything else to go over?
I mean, we at this point, well, not at this point, but on Wednesday we will have some new things on our website.
That is true. I guess we won't say it yet because this is a little too early, but there is new merchandise dropping the day after this episode drops, so be ready for that. Remember to come to our trivia, August 23rd, Half Barrel Beer Project, 8 p.m.
Yep, get there early for a seat.
Mm-hmm.
Um, if you see us in the fog and you want to say hi. We might have some things
We definitely have some
to
things.
give you. Yeah, they actually
Definitely have
arrived
them.
today. So, I don't know. Yeah, if you see us and you want to stop us, say hi. We'll give you something. Won't tell you what it is yet, but
And one of them is special for the event, so if you see us at our trivia, that does not count.
no,
The HHN special event item becomes available on August 29th. If you see us
unfortunately.
from that point forward, you can get it.
Yeah, and we have very limited of that. So
Yes.
we might only have a couple on us each night.
Yes. Other than that, I think that kind of covers everything we need to go over for this week.
Yeah, we are a week away.
Yeah.
Next week is Horror Nights.
Yeah, the next time you hear from us, let's see. Team members will be going the next night.
Mm-hmm.
Premium Scream's a couple nights away, and then we're already in the week of the event for opening for everyone. So, wow.
Crazy.
Wow.
We're here.
Also, should point out, hype list, we talked about that earlier. Yes, we are releasing the podcast as always. That's coming next week. We also have a YouTube video coming out for that as well. So keep your eyes peeled for that. So you're going to have it taken in different ways, different formats. And then we're also going to do a live where we kind of talk about it. Probably not as structured as a normal hype list is, but just be able to discuss it more. And so if you have any questions or you just want to talk to your hype list about us, we'll have a live for that next week as well. But other than that, in the meantime, you can follow us on social media. That is Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube at HHN365, our TikTok at HHN365pod. Check out our Discord. There's a link in the description and come chat all things HHN with us. Our merch shop is HHN365.com, which again, you're going to want to keep an eye on Wednesday. And if you want to leave a voicemail so we can play it here on the show, that number is 407 906 4134. And that is all for this week. We will see you for HHN's opening week and then in the streets.